Hello and welcome to the Long Play, where we list some of the world's greatest albums. It's a little bit like a book club, but there's no books. Hello, Paul.
Hey, Tom Figgins, how are you doing?
I'm not bad, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good. It's good to be here in a new month listening to a new classic album. And this month, we had a rollover from previous month's poll where it was
like
a draw.
the lottery.
It's just like the lottery, and you won big. Because we're listening to a bit of Beyoncé and Lemonade, a critically acclaimed album. So here we are.
Has Beyoncé been in the poll a few times?
Yeah, I think Lemonade, this album has been in the poll a couple of times.
Yeah,
it has. I think I've been keen to give it a whirl, actually.
What's your prior knowledge?
So, not an album that I've listened to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I...
What are the big singles?
Formation, I think. She had... there was 5 singles released. Formation, Sorry, Hold Up, Freedom, and All Night. I'm not sure I knew any of them,
I don't
really.
think I know any of them.
Yeah, I think I knew some of the Kendrick kind of performances. Is that on Formation? But I didn't really... no, I didn't know the album. I knew the concept behind the album, obviously.
Share it with us.
Well...
it's about lemonade, right?
When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. That's the reference.
Okay.
Because it's about Jay-Z's infidelity.
Right.
And this is her kind of concept album that addresses his infidelity. And it's right there. It's right there in it. And life gave her lemons, so she decided to make lemonade. That was...
Yeah, cool.
I think maybe it's a reference to something that Jay-Z's grandmother used to say, apparently. But
okay.
I mean, it's a saying anyway, isn't it? But yeah. So it was a bit of a surprise drop.
Yeah, I remember it kind of taking not only the industry but the world kind of by surprise. What year did it come out? Was it
2016?
2016.
It's an album from 2016. So
okay.
In the words of James Acaster, the greatest year for music of all time, 2016.
Well, James knows what he's talking about.
Did you release an album in 2016?
I released a single.
Yeah.
I don't remember which. But yeah, I think I did.
Yeah,
that might have been the last time I released a single.
Yeah, for those people who haven't read James Acaster's book, Perfect Sound, whatever, I've got a copy in front of me. And he also released a podcast on BBC Sounds, actually. And he tried to listen to and own every album that was released in 2016.
Every album?
Yeah. So as he describes it, he had a breakdown at the start of 2017. So he kind of reached out to kind of soothe his pain by trying to listen to every single album from 2016.
Wow.
And it's great. I absolutely love his book and his podcast because he was literally going through Bandcamp, buying music that only 3 other people had bought and unearthing gems. And this was his point, really, that 2016 for him was the greatest year for music because he went so deep on it. And
yeah, sure.
And you could do the same with any other year, because the depth of quality music that literally nobody listens to is out there for you. But also, it had
harder to go searching before the dawn of MySpace.
Absolutely, yeah.
Or Napster.
Yeah, but it had Lemonade by Beyoncé and a great album, and Rolling Stone voted it the greatest album of the 21st century.
Wow!
In one of their polls, and it certainly was kind of its brat of the day. It dominated the kind of critics polls at the end of 2016. So yeah, what's your kind of prior coming into it, Tom? What were your expectations? What's your Beyoncé kind of
my Beyoncé
feelings?
knowledge?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I really like Beyoncé stuff that I know.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the singles on this album.
Yeah.
I remember it coming out. I don't remember sort of listening to it. I might have done it at the time, but I don't. When I had a little scan through prior to recording, I didn't recognise what I had listened to. So it's nice to be going in with slightly sort of fresh ears.
Yeah.
I feel really excited for this one, to be honest, especially with the amount of acclaim that it's had.
Yeah,
it's nice to be taking it out for a stroll.
Yeah. Obviously, she released a big album last year that was number 2 behind Brat in almost every poll.
Yeah, with controversial.
Cowboy Carter and her country album.
Yeah, I didn't care for it personally.
No, I didn't care for it personally either. No.
But it won big at the awards.
Yes.
Which is why I said controversially, because a lot of people saying whether it was country music or not country music, and all these sorts of things.
Yeah.
But I listened to it and I didn't care for it, so I didn't listen to it a lot.
Yeah. But I've had a sneaky listen of Lemonade actually in the run up to this. And
you had a sip?
I had a sip of Lemonade. And I'm liking it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to now listening to it properly and to going deep and to working out what my favourites are. So yes.
Well, great. Let's go do it.
Let's go and do that.
Let's
not
waste any more time. But you can come and chat to us in all the places that you might chat to us.
Yes. Join us on Instagram.
Instagram
at the Long Play Pod. And in a week or so's time, I'll be sending out the mid-month missive, which will no doubt talk about whether or not you can find the film that was released to coincide with the release of Lemonade.
Ooh.
I think it's only available on Tidal, and it might only be available in the US. So I'm going to search long and hard to see if I can work out where you can watch that. But the mid-month missives I'll send out in about a week's time, and it includes videos and reviews and
it's really great.
Yeah,
if you aren't
lots
already
of content.
signed up, get signed up.
Paul
signed
does
up. Lovely work, and it's better than this bit.
So go to thelongplaypod.substack.com and you can sign up for free from there.
Free. But yes, happy listening. Let us know what your experiences are like. If you're in some far-flung places and you're listening, do send pictures. It's always nice to see them.
It is.
And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Remember, Tom, no skipping.
No shuffling.
Okay.